Hello, Earth signs. Welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and this is the general tarot reading for Earth signs for May 2024. So that just means if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, then this is your general tarot reading, and it's for May 2023. All right, so the first card here in the middle is the disruption card. So there's a little bit of a disruption in the flow of things in the month of May, but let's see what else we have here to get a little clarity on that. Over here, we have the crown chakra card and the firm foundation. And over here, we see the throat chakra. Ooh, that's the second chakra card just in already. Oh my gosh. Then we have the third eye chakra card. All right. So I do feel like with that disruption being in the center here, I'm seeing this as just basically a possible blockage taking place in the month of May, which doesn't have to be a bad thing, because if you're aware of it, you can work to clear that up. So with the crown chakra card next to the firm foundation, I do feel like you do have a certain connection that you've made with your higher self or with your source, right? Because of that crown chakra being next to firm foundation. So I definitely feel like, you know, in the past, you've felt very connected, like you have this connection to your inner spirit or to your source. But then we have the disruption card followed by throat chakra and third eye chakra. So this disruption that you may be experiencing in the month of May is something that's making you feel a little disconnected from that source that you're usually so connected from or connected to. But this disruption is really going to be about you looking at how you're expressing yourself and how you're using your imagination, right? So you have to make your thoughts and words align in the month of May to avoid further disruption in your energy. So I feel like if you're feeling a little cut off from your spirit, you know, at this time, then what this is saying to me right now is that you're going to have to look at how you've been expressing your thoughts and really what thoughts you've been putting your attention on. What fantasies have you been playing out in your mind? You know, those kind of things. Because where your mind goes, that's where your attention flows. Okay, so there's definitely something about this disruption causing you to basically have a need to look at yourself with honesty in your expression and in your thinking, okay? All right, Earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Rider-Waite deck now, and let's get a little clarity on this reading for you guys. All right. Okay, Earth signs, let's see what we got here. We have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is about definitely expression and speaking your truth, right? With a clear mind. So this King of Swords could go either way. This king can be a very warm and truthful king, or this king can be cold and harsh with his sword, right? So I feel like in the month of May, again, this is all about the expression of your thoughts in some way. We also have the Justice card reversed. We have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Two of Wands reversed. All right, y'all. So with this coming out, I do feel like you're going to have new inspiration coming in the month of May that will lead to a better sense of justice. Because I feel like at this time, even if you're not expressing it or thinking about it in the right way for yourself, there is this level of feeling like things are out of balance. Like something is not fair. It's not working out for you in the way that you had desired, because we also have this Two of Wands over here where you're just not seeing the future you were planning for play out, right? But again, we have this new inspiration coming in also in the month of May. So you may be desiring to communicate with someone new this month. You may want to put yourself out there, possibly looking for a new job, for instance. Whatever the case may be, I do see communication coming in the month of May that could help to change things and, stir things up a bit for you. But definitely with, what I just noticed too with this disruption card is that if you look everywhere where the cracks are on this figure in the image, that is where the light is shining through. So I feel like in the month of May, even if at times it feels difficult, I do feel like you are going to find the light through this disruption, if you know what I mean. So I feel like you're going to grow in awareness surrounding your own inner wounds. That Rumi quote, it's like wounds are where the light comes in, right? So the light can't get in unless there are holes for the light to get in. So I feel like in the month of May, where whatever areas of life that you see a disruption or a little bit of difficulty expressing yourself, or even difficulty in looking at it even, right? Almost like it's something you want to avoid even looking at. But I feel like if you allow yourself to settle into this disruption you're having in the month of May and to be honest about it and with yourself, and also to use your mind wisely, your imagination. What do you want to create from this? I think that's how you're going to grow in awareness, and that's how you're going to be able to move forward as the more balanced King of Swords rather than the unbalanced King of Swords, able to express yourself. And if you notice that King of Swords, he also has a butterfly on his throne because he can, if he wants to, be the king of his own transformation. All right, Earth signs. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what advice the Queen of the Moon Oracle has for you, Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns for the month of May. So let's see what advice comes out. Ooh. Okay, so we got the Extremes card. I'm going to pull another one to go with it, because what I see here with the Extremes is that there is going to be a need in May to kind of keep your mind on in more of a neutral place. Don't go to those extremes, either emotionally. And I'm also seeing that, like, sometimes you may fantasize about a certain situation with certain people or person. And, I do feel like you need to make sure that you have control over those type of extremes as well. Because, we also have the third eye chakra again, and the crown chakra card as well, which can both indicate some level of creating some kind of reality, but only in your thinking, right? So in the month of May, I think you're going to kind of clear up what it is that's been causing you to feel disrupted, but it's going to be through keeping yourself away from those extremes, right? All right, and the last two that just came out, we got discernment and power. So I do feel like in order to keep yourself out of this clouded judgment that you can see here in the discernment card, that it's going to be important for you to go within. As you can see, that it's almost like this light is coming from her chest. But her eyes are clouded. So I do feel like this is going to be something, the extremes, is going to be something that you're going to need to take control of within your own self. I feel like since it's something that only you are feeling and experiencing, that you're going to have to take control of that, not based on what's happening in your outer world, but what's happening in your inner world. All right? So as you use your discernment and know what is and what is not for you at this time, that's going to help you to tap into your true power in the month of May. And when you're tapped into your true power, then, this disruption begins to kind of fall away, begins to melt away. Because as you stand in your power with discernment, again, you're going to be able to see how whatever this disruption in your life has actually helped you. It's actually made things better for you in the end. That's what's going to come from it in the end. But in the month of May, it's all going to be about you using your discernment to be honest with yourself in your thinking, be honest with yourself in building a new foundation as you move forward past this disruption. It's going to be about being honest and truthful in your outer expression as well. And that will help you to feel more like things are going in your favor, right? Because when you're in disruption, that's when you feel like things are unfair. That's when you feel like things are not going your way. But as you realize the disruption was only there to help you in the long run, that's when you can realize that you can help yourself through this disruption to find greater awareness through that light that can come through those cracks. Okay, Earth signs, let me go ahead and shuffle the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm just going to draw 3 cards as a final message for you Earth signs for May 2024. All right, let's see what we got here. All that glitters. Unfinished symphony. And go the distance. Oh, wow, you guys. Okay. So, all right, with that all that glitters card, I do feel like it's like time to take control over your outer expression, what it is that you are sharing with the world, right? Because as you can see, it's like a couple of masks sitting on top of a pile of gold or glitter. And with 16 digiting down to 7, I just see that as a message that it's time to take control over this, what do I want to say? The part of yourself that you are offering to the world, right? I feel like your life went in a certain direction or is going in a certain direction where you do feel like some things have been left unfinished. And with that go the distance card, I feel like this is a nudge from the universe saying whatever in your life you feel is unfinished, it's time to just go the distance with that thing in your life, And that way you're going to finally see success through, even if it's been a disruption, right? But I do see communication coming in the month of May. I feel like as long as you stay aligned with honesty and keep your mind focused on what it is that you do want to create, what it is that you do want to go the distance on, then that is going to help you bring more awareness into your life. It's going to help you connect with discernment. It's going to help you get out of the extremes, whether that's emotional extremes or more like mental extremes like fantasies. And it's going to help you connect to your personal power. If you go forward with what it is you've already started in your life that you want to move forward with, rather than wearing this mask that it's just not seeming to fulfill you anymore in some way. All right, Earth signs, that's what I have for you this month for May 2024. And if you're still here, please click that like button for me down below. That helps me out a lot. And leave me a comment in the comment section if this reading resonates with you. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.